Good evening, Flosstube. Welcome to Mel's Bling Dream. If you are just now finding me, welcome. My name is Melissa, and I am excited for another new week of January. It's been a crazy week. I don't even remember what else happened since I've seen you guys, but it's been I feel like I've been constantly going, except this weekend. This weekend, I just kind of laid low, which felt amazing. I did a lot of cross stitching. Didn't really do anything else. Cleaned up a little bit. I have started a new, we'll call it lifestyle change. That's what we'll call it. Anyway, so some friends of mine that I work with, they adhere to a strict diet of meat. The husband has some pretty serious medical issues that he deals with regularly. He's dealt with them for years. And so, doing the whole beginning of the year thing, I'm like, I'm going to start taking care of myself. And so they were both in the office with me the other day. And he said, will you give me 30 days? Just try this for 30 days. And so I said, I'll give you 30 days. And so I started last Wednesday because I was feeling under the weather the days before, and you don't want to change anything, when you're feeling under the weather, because you're not going to stick with it. And so I'm a little bit sinusy today. Sorry. Weather change again. And so I started last Wednesday, and I went ahead and stepped on the scales yesterday just to see what was happening. And I had lost 10 pounds. So I was like, gonna stick with it. So I'm excited about that. And then what else? Erica went back to school, left some stuff here. So her daddy had to make a quick trip down there, which he was planning on going for her birthday, but he went early. So I have to mail off some stuff before I go to work today. I'm going to work late today. I'm recording this actually Monday morning. Because my counterpart for the opposite shifts when I'm not working, he's there. He needed some time off last Friday, so I worked for him half a day, and he's working for me half a day. Which means I slept in. I didn't mean to. I set my alarm for 6:30, 6:25 this morning. I just slept through it, which I stitched until late last night. I was trying to finish something you're going to see in a minute. I didn't finish it, but it's close. But yeah, I slept in, so it's okay. It's all right. So new things. I've really been working on my my happy planner for this year. I've gotten a happy planner for the last, 3-4 years. I'm not consistent, but this year I swear to myself I'm going to be consistent. And so I did some stickering yesterday. I put all the hydrate stickers on there, but I've got to get some more because I ran out. Because water is the only thing I drink besides coffee. Still allowed my coffee. You guys are not going to miss my coffee cup. Otherwise, yeah, it's water. But I did lots of stickering. I did some planning for my cross stitch. Of all of those whips that I showed y'all the other day, we did the whole whip parade. You would think that I would go straight to the whips to work on this week, and that is not the case. I worked on new stuff. So go figure. So this week, sorry with all of this, I'm drinking more because the more I talk, the worse it seems to get. This week, my plan is, it's my long week at work. So I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I will work for Mom some, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be at the sheriff's office. So I've got some work to do there, but I'm hoping to get that done today and tomorrow so that I don't have to work on it on the weekend. And then the weekend, my plan is to bust it on some whips. I would really like to see some finishes. Now, that being said, I sat down, what day was it? I think it was Saturday. May have been Friday, but I think it was, no, yeah, it was Saturday. And I texted Aunt Donna and I said, of all of the things that I picked out to start on and all of the whips that I have nothing for winter. And she said, well, what are you going to do about it? And so I went through and I picked up, oh my goodness, there's a stack behind me. So I picked out my patterns. I picked out my material. But of course, all of my thread, all of my floss, I don't even know why I just called that thread. All of my floss is already distributed between my other whips. I really don't want to buy any more floss right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to find one at a time, one. And they're small. They're not huge. Like some of them are, 75 by 100. There's a couple of them that are larger, but for the most part, they're smalls, 50s, 70s. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to one at a time sit down and find the floss, pull it from the whip that I already have, kitted up or whipped, and write it all down because I got to keep it organized. 2022 is about organization. So I don't know. But I really do. I mean, I found some snowmen. They're super cute. As much as I hate snowmen is how you decorate for winter. There's one that's, I think it says Winter's Peace or something like that. I really want to do. And it's a red, and I want to do blue. Erica's gone for the most part. So I want to do my living room more in blue. She's got it in gray. She's got grays everywhere. But anyways, gray and blue work together. So, yeah, I've got to get some stuff because I have nothing on my walls. Now, that being said, we're going to have Seeking Refuge on the wall as soon as it gets back. That'll definitely be. And I feel like that might be by my door instead of the couch, but I don't know. We'll just see how big it ends up. I'm not where I can visualize the size. I have to physically see it. Anyway, so, but yeah, I gotta get some winter stuff done. So hopefully next week you'll see some winters too. All right, so let's talk about the last, and I do mean last. I'm not ordering anything else until I get serious work done. I've put myself on a budget, though works. Not ordering anything else. I have tons and tons and tons of patterns. Y'all see that? These are all my magazines, leaflets, and my books, my beautiful books. That I just put up there because I wanted to be able to see them instead of having them down here to where I could pull them out to look at them. All right, so this is the last thing that I ordered. It happened before New Year's. No, it didn't happen. I don't know if it happened the second. It may have happened the first. Someone enabled me. I can't remember who. And I said, okay, this is the last thing I'm going to order. And legit it is, because I really don't need to order anything else. Later on, after I get all the whips and stuff done, I'll have to get some more material. I have a good stash, but not enough to do everything that I have by far. Anyway, so, but, yeah, that's the last thing. Have y'all seen this? Who did this? Oh, Denise, Black Ribbon Studio. So this is called Crossword. Long Dog Samplers. It's gorgeous. I love it. So I ordered with that $7.92 floss because I wanted it to be in a deep blue. It's not the country deep blue like that. I don't even know what color that is, but it's deep. And then I found this. I'm not sure. I guess on their same site. Stony Creek. It was on their same site because I ordered it from the same place. Stony Creek had this Family Roots, and I loved it. So I got that. That's not planned for anything soon. It's just, I needed something to travel with Long Dog. Okay, so skipping straight on into my whips, because I've already shown you the picture. This is where I got and isn't this blue beautiful? Like, I wasn't really sure what it was going to look like, but that's just gorgeous. So I started on that. That's obviously going to be a slow piece. I just needed to have a start on it. It's so pretty. All right, and then I worked on Baby Got Back Stitch. I worked on it on the 5th. If you don't remember this one, this is a heartstring samplery. This is one of 3 that I ordered from the Baby Got Back Stitch. This is a monochrome. I'm loving it. Loving it. It's so super fun. The stitches are easy, of course, because it's on 14 count. I'm doing it on pewter Ada that I got from one of my clubs from that quarter shop, actually. So super thankful about that. So yeah, I'm having a blast with it already. I'm stinking at the time tracker thing, but at least I wrote down what day I worked on it. Then I started, just to have a start, Happy Everything. This is the snowman for all seasons. I really don't know when I'm going to display this. Like, do I display it like all year round? Like, what happens here? There's so much floss in this thing, guys. There's floss everywhere, so I just need to put that back in the bag before I actually put the stuff in. So I just got it started. First off, let me just show you how big the material is. That's fun, right? So I got started on the center. No, man, that's all I did. Let me show you a picture so you know what I'm talking about here. This is Happy Everything by Lois Winston. And it really does have all of the seasons, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't have a plan. Can you see it? It's 3865 watt. Oh, look, my camera's like, let me adjust that for you. It's 3865. Y'all know I do DMC, right? I think I've told y'all that 1,000,001 times. There's so much floss. There's so much floss. Okay. What I was working on to finish, and I'm going to finish tonight. Remember, this is from my boss. I'm there. I'm there. I couldn't stay up last night any longer. I haven't worked on this in so long. I'm ashamed of myself because she asked for it and I should have just finished it. But I'm there. That's all I've got left. 4 squares. So that will be finished tonight. What comes on Monday nights? I don't know. I'll sit down and I'll watch something and I'll finish it. That'll happen. What is this? I just got the song in my head. What's this? What's this? Okay. No stinging on Flosstube. Temperature butterflies. This is so fun, y'all. So this is by Stitch and Mommy. You can catch up on it. Some people apparently do this like at the end of the month and at the end of the year. I was watching Sunshine Stitchers last night, and I don't know what she does, but she doesn't do it every day. I wanted to do it every day, number 1, just to keep up, and number 2, to watch it evolve. But here's what I have so far. It is caught up to today. So those temperatures were like, I think 2 degrees difference. That and that is the same. Nothing else is the same. So, because our temperatures in Arkansas have been, you know, it started out, Christmas Day was like 80, and then New Year's was like 60, and then it hit like 20, and it stayed in the 20s, and then it hit 50 again this past weekend. I think today's supposed to be like 48. Stop. I'm not about this. The older I get, the worse it gets. I've never been one to have allergy issues, sinus problems, anything. When I was a kid, I did. I say that. As an adult, I've never been one to struggle with it. And now I'm just like, wow. And of course, the fear is everywhere of all the other viruses. And so, you know, I'm not sick. I'm just feeling yucky. But I don't feel bad. It's just all of the sinus pressure. All right. Enough about sickness because I don't want to think about that. Think about that tomorrow. And where's the Scarlet O'Hara? Okay. Scarlet House. That's the only reason I said that, y'all. It's funny. A Changed World. I got this in the second. Did I tell y'all I was doing this? I said I was going to do this after I finished my other monumental piece. This was my second monumental piece. And I said to Steph from Just Keep Stitching, I said, I want to do Changed World. I need a break. It's like I need a mental break. And so she's like, oh, I get it, I understand. I don't think she's doing it. I don't think. Anyway, so my friend Joy is doing it. And so I was like, look, I'm going to get it and we're going to start it and I'm not going to push myself to finish it. The black has been fantastic. Like, I just wanted to get the border done just because it's a border. So I started working on the border. I haven't got it all finished, but I love this pattern. And it says, in case you can't read it, the world has changed and so have we, learning to be still, yearning to be free. Truth can be very elusive to man. With faith as our compass, resolutely we stand. And then it will have a signature. But it's got the houses. It's got a church. It's got the trees. It has dogs in it. And I don't know. I may change one of them to be Barney. I may not. But anyway, so I'm going to just steady work on this. I'm not pushing myself. There's no timeline for this one at all. Like I wanted the other one. Seeking Refuge, it needed to be done. I needed something to stamp a time and it happened. So, but this is pretty. And this is, y'all, I'm starting to use little needle keepers. So, yay. But, anyways, that's where I've gotten. No big rush. I was watching Hallmark yesterday and sat down. I was like, I think I'm going to work on the border there. So I did. Should have been working on flea market flowers. Alright, so that's all that I have to show you this week. Next week will be full of stuff. I'm finishing flea market flowers tonight. That's my deadline. Tonight. It will be done. I will post a picture of it on Instagram because I'm going to give it to my boss tomorrow. That's a firm finish. I want to work on Red House. I worked on that some last week. I showed you guys a picture of the update. I want to finish. I'm going to see if I can finish that top row. Get that all completely. That way, all of the inside is done. I have the color that I was missing for the little pots and the little ducks. That'll take maybe 30 minutes. The pots were like, I think 7 or 8 stitches. The ducks were like 10 stitches. No big deal. But I want to finish the top. And then it'll just leave the border. Aunt Donna, it's coming. It's coming. If I can work on the border all weekend, I could get a lot done there. It's going to be cold again this weekend. So people don't come out when it's cold. I don't know if y'all know that or not. We in law enforcement understand it. But you don't have as much traffic because people aren't out. So we'll see. So I want to work on Red House. I want to work on, there's so many things that are so close to being done right there. Land of the Free needs to be finished. It's almost done. It's the flag. I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises to myself on those, but I will sit down Wednesday or Thursday and make a plan for this weekend. So typically what I do on the weekend, if I can, I will sit down and I'll schedule out my 12 hours, and I'll try to do one thing every hour. If I'm taking multiple projects, I'll sit down and I'll put something down for an hour. And if I have a busy hour, then I'll just use the next hour for that, and just instead of skipping over. So I need to work on the spring set for Grandma's picture, because March will be here before we know it, and we all know how long it took me to get there. I need to finish Mom's. How great thou art. Anyways, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic new year so far. I really do. I've been watching lots of Flosstube in the past few days, just because I have skipped out on it. Being away from social media has been so beneficial to me, but I do miss some things. I'm on Instagram more because I do have it on my phone. Joy and I talk. Steph and I, we haven't talked since the new year, but we were talking pretty regularly before that. I say pretty regularly. We were talking enough. We kept up with each other. But I love following. Chrissy and I talk once in a while. She follows me. I follow her. Love her stuff. So Finally a Farm Girl, if you don't know who I'm talking about. Of course, watch Priscilla and Chelsea. Black Urban Studio. Love Denise. She's so fun. Nisi Lynn. Sarah Stitches. She's down in Southern Arkansas. I've got something still to pass out, or to deliver to her. I need to get that in the mail. Anyways, but being away from social media has been, it's been a relief, and then it's also just kind of, sad because I don't get to see everything, but it's fine. I needed that break, and I'm not tied down. So if you do follow me on Instagram, you did see yesterday that I have my website up for my jewelry business again. I'm working that again. And I took a break pretty much all last year and the year before. Of course, with everything going on, it's hard to sell to people from a home when nobody knows what everybody else is dealing with, if that makes sense. I have never been sick, praying that never happens. Erica's been sick once with the virus, but, it wasn't just detrimental. Bless her heart, she was sick, but we do understand. We're surrounded by people who are sick. My town is full of it, just full of it. So it gets passed around. So I just, try to stay hydrated and prayed up and hope that nothing happens. So, but anyway, so this year I want to work my business more and, do all the things. So. You feel free to shop the website if you want to. I'm not going to plug it on here heavy, because that's not what you're here for. You're here for cross-stitch. So, I do not have a quote printed out, nothing to read to you. I was watching Good Morning America, and then live with not Regis and Kelly. Wow. Live with Kelly. That was a flashback. And anyway, so Ginger Z has written a new book, and she was talking about trauma and mental health and all the things. I pre-ordered the book, so I'll give you a recommendation later. But I just love watching Ginger Z. She's very fun to watch. as a former journalist, I enjoy her. But anyway, so I was thinking, I was like, this year is the year, it's been said over and over, of taking care of ourselves, getting ourselves healthy and happy, and knowing how to cope with the things that are going on around us, and knowing how to get inside ourselves and just get ourselves healthy and happy. So my word of encouragement to you is to take care of you. And I know, as probably predominantly women, I don't know what my subscribers look like because I can't see anything but numbers. But the people who comment, the people who respond to me, and the people who message me are women. So I'm going to say to you, I love you and I'm proud of you, but I'm going to need you to do better, to take care of yourself better. If you are on cloud 10, then I'm super proud of you. But that's not a majority of the population. The majority of the population is dealing, and we're stressing, and we're coping, and we're trying to figure out life, and we're trying to do all the things right. And we just can't figure it out. So when we go to bed at night and we lay our head down on our pillow, then we're stressing about the next day. So take care of yourself. When it comes down to it, you can't do anything for anybody else if you're not okay. So be okay, and figure out what that means for you if you don't know yet. So take naps, take walks, drink coffee, exercise, stitch. My hashtag that I use on everything that I post is stitching is therapy, because it literally is. So if that's for you, then, steal it. I'd love to see all of your posts too. So anyways, until next week, I am going to go ahead and cut this thing short. I'm going to go to work. I don't have anything else, and I'm not going to prolong it. I'm not going to have anything to show you guys from haul until, I don't know, the end of 2022 or something major happens. Unless I have some material. I'll probably have to buy some material, but anyways, I have enough to stitch to last me forever. So, yeah, the next few weeks are going to be fun because it's just going to be progress. So anyways, I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to hear from you guys. I'm excited to love on you guys. So holler at me. Let me know how you're doing. Let's do this thing called life together, and I'll see you next week. Bye.